So I've always hated Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring. Hear me out for a second. Before you hate me too much, I know all of those games are amazing, and I genuinely wish I could play them, but I can't, because I'm terrible at them. But I do love their aesthetic, and the world just seems so interesting. It seems like there's a lot of world building packed in there, despite being very different from games that I typically played, like Skyrim. But unfortunately, in terms of gameplay, I think I'm just too Skyrim-pilled, or I guess you could say Oblivion-pilled now. But I can't help but want to explore these darker fantasy worlds. The closest I've gotten were those AI dark fantasy edits, which I hate to like because they're AI. So if you're anything like me and you like TTRPGs like D&D, I'm working on a world building project called the Greyveil and an accompanying TTRPG system called the Forlorn Codex. The Greyveil is a decaying land and one of the districts of hell, filled with anomalous locations, nameless eldritch horrors, and people, strangely enough. The residents of the Greyveil have lived here for generations, so long that hardly any that still live remember the truth about the lands, and even fewer remember the events which led this district of hell to become the way it is. And maybe that's something we'll end up covering as we start to explore the history of the Greyveil, and as we continue to make these world building videos. I'm incredibly excited to complete the world building part of this project, but I also mentioned the Forlorn Codex. It's my new classless D100 system with new attributes, skills, and skill trees for combat and crafting, and is designed for a grittier world like the Greyveil. I actually just finished the curse mechanics as well as the wounds and dismemberment system, so it's definitely meant to be a little harsher than the games I've ran previously. I'm not a pro DM or anything, but I did run some D&D 5th edition as well as some Call of Cthulhu 7th edition, which is kind of what inspired a lot of this. I've always been interested in that kind of dark, eldritch horror aesthetic mixed with some medieval fantasy. I absolutely love that. And if you want more details, I have a full video up on my channel talking about both the Greyveil and the Forlorn Codex, both of which are very much work in progress, but I'm hyped to work on it and to get your input. So if you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a whole bunch. Thank you.